All right, we got SGC. Are they going to grade star cards? Let's talk about it.
After 40 years, Beckett and PSA have changed their mind on star cards. Let's see what's happening in the star market and how it affects rookie cards in 86 Fleer.
All right, welcome back to the 80 Star Basketball channel. Recently, I put out an email to SGC to inquire about grading star cards, and I received almost an immediate response that was, "We're going to talk to management and we'll get back to you." Well, there's kind of only three outcomes here that can be. They can come back and say no, or they could come back and say yes, or they can do the mysterious one, which is really, really strange to me, is they didn't respond. So actually, I kind of started thinking like, oh, maybe this might be something, and I might have sparked a discussion. This is about 3 weeks now, and they got back to me on the first day. Within probably 2 hours, I think I submitted my question and like Sunday or something, and I didn't. And first thing Monday morning, I got an email, and again, I haven't received a response back. So I'm going to do a follow up here, and I thought I'd just make a quick video here before the Burbank show to spark. And the real reason for this video is actually to spark discussion. I am more curious as to your thoughts, comments. I think it would be, and does it matter? Is it a good thing? I think it would be a great thing for a couple of reasons. Not so much on like values. I know most people are value oriented. I am not. I actually I like SGC for the cases. And I think that they would offer but that's not the biggest, the bonus. I think the thing to me is it would be interesting to see how they grade. And because we essentially have with PSA, it seems that PSA, when you have something like the 101 Jordan rookie, the star it has different cuts to it. Some are actually a little larger. It really is just a great story for a card. Even the cuts are different, and they grade those. They're kind of hard to gauge. You kind of can't look at a 101, and there isn't just like with an 86 Fleer or an 89 Fleer or an 88. They're most cars actually in general. Since they have a border and a framed border, it's so simple to tell. But with the 101, it has a framed border as well. However, it's almost always off-centered. 99% of the time, it is off-centered. I've never actually seen a perfectly centered example. I know there's a couple out there. I've seen some close ones, but they're a lot of them. Most of them, I say, and disagree with me here, Star folks, is that diamond cut. They all have a little slant to that top and to the side. And I would say actually the vast majority do. So looking at that, it would be interesting to see like how SGC. It seems that PSA kind of prefers thinner tops and whatnot. So it would be and Beckett, Beckett's kind of all over the place. I look at some of the grades, and I'm sometimes I see an 8.5, and I'm kind of like, huh? And in the exact same cut, I can compare it to as a 7. And that gets really frustrating, obviously, to us collectors, going, why did this grade? So you try and use it to your advantage, and you try and go and pick things up on the market that, are mispriced because of that, and try and find. That's why, again, I've said this before, centering doesn't bother me so much with 101s. An 86 Fleer and everything, I'm bothered as much as the next guy. But really for 101s, it's kind of it's a total blessing that I can now see, the centering for what it is. So, but it would be cool to see SGC come in and give a different opinion for a grading company. A grading company obviously been around for a very long time. To see what they say and how they grade things. And also if they would give an extra opportunity for people that want them in a different slab, a different opinion. You wouldn't see many downgrades from a PSA to SGC maybe, but you definitely would see some action and there would be some variance there, which I think could only be helpful at this point. So obviously it would be another kind of step up for Star. There would be another thing in the news, and there would just be something kind of discuss. I would like to say that also just one thing that I thought of in the back of my head was that Dustin, Sports Card Daddy, is probably my favorite online, social media person going in, and I just really think he's relatable, and he talks to just kind of normal. But one of his promoters is SGC, and I know Dustin has said that he believes that star cards are the rookie cards. And I agree with that. And it isn't just that, but those kind of common sense, just opinions. He's willing to say, a lot of things, and he makes a lot of content. So I thought that would be interesting as well. Really, I'm keeping this one shorter, but I would really like to actually hear comments and your thoughts on this. That's actually more why I did the video, was to see and kind of spark discussion. Because this might be, maybe getting an affirmative response here after so long. I think if they're going to say no, they would say it pretty quick, but I'm definitely interested to see what they come back with. So anyway, comment below, like, subscribe, and I will see you at the next video.